Hello, traders. Welcome. How are you? On the Deshell's here, Visual Silence Technology. New York open with Bitcoin. Today is Friday, 6/27, 2025, 9:10 a.m. We're starting a little bit early. Accidentally set the scheduled date incorrectly. I'm super excited. I have London here. She's going to be hopefully working with me. So I have here her alongside of me, and we've been doing the technical analysis, the markup for Bitcoin. So we know where she's going to go, hopefully, during our session. We did miss the entry off of the 5 minute, but that's okay. We can learn a lot while we wait for the setup. So, let's get right into it. I'm going to just keep this on for a second. I just realized I need to check our news, make sure we don't have any news at 10 because that will impact the market. So let me just scroll down there real quick and see. Oh, 8:30 we had news. Okay, so we got news in and I almost is that 10 o'clock? 48 minutes from now? Is that 10? Okay, so we do have news at 10, 2 stars. So we'll see. We'll remember that. London will remind me we have news at 10, so we make sure we're not in any trades. Okay, so the news looks okay. And let me go ahead and share my screen. All right. Now, traders, let me show my disclaimer too. Forgot about that. Remember, traders, this session is for educational purposes only. My goal is just give you some ideas on how I scalp New York Open and hope that you can gain some insights off of it. All right. So we have I have my Top Step one account up. We're going to be trading the $100,000 account today. We have already identified how much we're willing to risk to lose. We're going to do $500 and we're going to do 4 attempts. So London figured that out for us. For each trade, we can risk $125 per trade. After 4 trades, we're done. So hopefully we won't have to do that, which means if she doesn't, if we can catch the move and it looks like she's moving, then we're going to need to increase our size. So we didn't get to identify that. We'll just have to go, play it, just do it. But I do 4 tries because normally when I'm trading off of the 1 minute, as you know, sometimes Bitcoin will go up, go back down, then go back up, and then possibly go back down before she catches her trend. I like to, oh, that reminds me, I didn't do my other charts. I like to, there's fake outs. I like to really catch them better, identify them better without having to use my tries for them. So I've got really pretty good at that. But at the same time, you just want to be prepared. So I just realized 9:13. I just realized that I don't have these other charts ready, which is a bummer. So I have to do that. We'll have to do that. So let me think about that because what are you going to be doing while I do that? We'll just talk while I do it. Get to enjoy seeing my happy little face. Okay, so let me just bring up that chart. There's 2 charts and get them up so I can have them on my other screen so I can see them. All right. So, what is Bitcoin going to do? I was just sharing with London that, man, I really am surprised that that she bought up the way she did this whole week. She went all the way right back to where she was before the news of Iran on Saturday night. So she's right back like nothing happened. So that's pretty cool. Very unexpected. So today's Friday. So what is she going to do today? She's almost at the top. She's almost at the top of her high. She could go all the way up to 108. But over the weekend, is she going to keep buying up and make a new high, or is she going to sell back down? Um, Off of my experience with Bitcoin, I'd say she sell back down. I'd say she sell back down. All right, I got that one chart up. Let me just do one more. BTCB. Okay, so what I have is I can show you. I have Bitcoin. I have this on my other monitors traders. So we have the 15-second on the very left. We got the 1 minute here. We got the 1 minute here. This third panel, it's my Exodus cross. I got the 1 minute. I got the 2 minute, and then I got the 5 minute. So I put those on a different screen so I can know what Bitcoin's doing while she's running at NY. When I'm on this chart with you guys, I'll be looking up. And then what? And then I'm going to fix this other one. I got to fix this other one. And when I say I got to fix it, I got to move the chart so it's to the current price and I can see all of my tools easily. All right. So that's what I'm thinking she'll do this weekend is sell down. Those that trade on the weekends that can. She moves a lot around on Saturday. And then she'll do a big move in the morning between 9 and 11. All right. So let's think about this. Where are we going to put this chart? We'll put it right here. StreamYard's right there. Put that there. Okay. Next thought is oh no. Oh, well, yeah. Oh. Okay. So now what we got to do is let me show you where I'm at now. Okay, got those two charts ready. Now we got to open up another chart for this platform. 917. And then I'm going to open up one more chart. And I'm going to put that on my other monitor so I can see the big picture while I have these other ones on smaller time frames. I'm going to put that right there so I can see what's going on. And then this one, I'll flip back and forth for you. So this will be our scalping chart. We're going to run off of the we're going to trade off the 5 and we're going to have 2 screens up. No, we're actually going to have 3 screens up. Okay, so we're going to put the 15-second on this left side. 1 minute's going to go in the center. And then the 5 right here. Okay, we're going to trade off of the 5. I'll be moving these around a little bit. And then we'll have this one just on a 5. So when we flip back and forth, we'll see the bigger picture. We're going to trade off the 5, but we have the smaller time frames available to us when we need it. Okay. All right. So there's a lot of different roles in trading. So don't forget, I have open call for my scalping team. Yay, scalping team. So I've talked about this with you guys. So please go to my website looking for about 6 people, traders who are interested. And even if you haven't traded, you want to learn how to trade, this would be a great opportunity for you. I'm looking for about 6 traders to fill this and build this team out. And as I trade with you guys this morning, I'll be sharing with you what this one person was doing. Like this morning, I had London working with me, and she was, we were doing the top down analysis. That would be 1 or 2 people doing that for the whole team, while the others are getting ready on their specific setups. So a lot can go into it. So if you notice on the bottom, you see my scrolling ticker. Go to my website. Love to talk to you. Scroll down to the areas as tryouts, and then I'll get notified and we'll jump on a Zoom call together and learn about how you'd like to be on the team and how we can make this happen. So super excited about that. Gonna leave that on for about a couple more seconds, and then we'll share that screen again. Okay. And we're gonna go ahead and hide that. Oh, we gotta share this screen back. Okay, there we go. Okay, so 9:21. Okay, we're ahead. So now we can talk about what we're looking for. All right, we have Bitcoin going down here. We missed the entry. She looks like she's going to hit this zone. This is our heartbeat zone on the 1 hour for our 1 hour fib. See right there, the 61.8. So we missed the entry there. We know that was before we got on, and then we were doing our analysis. So we missed that entry right here, and then come into here. She's only a few points away. Only 200 points away. So see if she'll fill that up at the open. I'm not going to grab that. Let me think about that. Am I going to grab that? We'll see what she does, because we know that she'll go up and down. So it'll be interesting to see. I think she'll continue to hit that. Okay, so let's go to the 1 hour and look at all that goodies. So if she does continue to sell, then we have her coming down into here, which would be better for us. But the problem is if she sells down there right at New York Open and we wait on the 5-minute, we're going to miss our entry. We're going to miss it if we wait on the 5-minute. So we can go here, but she may pull back down and test us out. And that gives us those 4 tries that we did. Or we can just wait for the 5-minute to let us back in. So you have to ask yourself before you go into the session, what are you going to do? Are you going to catch it to grab this if she keeps selling down, to grab it to this zone? Or are you going to let all that happen? You miss it. You're okay with that because you're going to take the re-entry off of the 5-minute. Okay. So those are the decisions you have to make. It's better if you know that beforehand, because it can entice you when it's happening. So for me, I'm a little torn, traders, to be honest with you, because I've had a hard week. When I have been scalping, we haven't been hitting it off. The market, the one day we did, oh my gosh, that was awful. It was just consolidating. It was really ugly. We also have news at 10. Yeah, so we got our news at 10 too. So I don't know, traders. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know. I'll know in a minute. But if she buys up, then she's going to buy up to this zone. The buy up will be much better. I feel. However, we are under our short-term trend. We're under the 50. This is the 1 hour time frame. We're under the short-term trend. London, what does the red wave say it was doing on the 1 hour? Okay, so for our momentum, when we were doing our analysis, it was at the bottom at 36%. So it is selling. So our momentum is selling. So for the buy back up, she's not buying right now. So her to come down here is more of a possibility. So then you have to ask yourself, are you going to wait on the 5 or are you going to take it earlier? So we'll see. But if she just flip around, this is where we're going. So let's go back to the 5 minute. We're going to move this over so we can see it. Our zones. Oh, that's the wrong identifier. That's wrong. It shouldn't be that. It should be a check mark. That's where we want to go. Check. Like, yeah, you did it. Okay. That's where we want to go. That's our R8. We figured between the different brokers and trading view. Okay. And what she sells. Don't know. I almost want to put our fib so it will show on the 5 minute just to keep me focused. But I don't know. Let's see if I like that. It's not wanting to go into my settings. There we go. You should hear our music behind our background. It's pretty intense. It's my scalping music. And as you guys know, I've been trying to get my music to work, but it just wasn't working with the way StreamYard wants to behave. So I think when I was listening to my prior recordings, you could hear it a little bit, but we'll figure that out. All right. I am going to keep this 1 hour fib on here because it really keeps me focused. So I'm going to keep that there. I hope that's not too much for you guys. These lines here, the 1 hour, it tells you it's saying that that's that EMA. That's not true. I'm going to try not to be so influenced by my EMAs. So I don't want to lose that indicator, but that is not true. Okay. That's not true that I know of. You know what? Let me just put it where it's supposed to be, but I'm not going to let it be influenced by it. It's really right there. And let's see if that really is the 802. It is. Isn't that funny how, check that out, traders. Your 1 hour 200 EMA is also your 800 EMA on the 15 minute. That's pretty fire. I don't know if you guys realize that, but that's huge. So that just tells us that support level, that's very strong. We got huge bodyguards down there, and it could block price. So it will try to block it from going past here. That's what that means. But we only want to go to here, so we'll be okay. All right. Let's go to 5. Let's talk about re-entries when she does take off. 9:28. New York open in just 2 minutes. Let's see what she does. We got 125. So that means we do $1 contract. No, we got to do 10 contracts. Okay, we'll see how it plays out. I think we got to do 10 contracts, traders, and we'll let it run. Wait, hold on. We'll let it run for $125. We can't do that because that's not enough room. We need more movement from that. 260 points. We would be over our 125. Huh. I just realized that. So 500 divided by 2 times. So that'd be 250. We have to let it run, but that only gives us 2 tries. All right. So we're not going to do 500 divided by 250. Two. Do 800 divided by 250. 3.2. 800 divided by, what did I say? So that's 800 risk for a movement of 250 points gives us 3 tries. That's putting us at $800. Gives us 3 tries. Okay, we'll see. Let's see. Let's see. All right, let's go down to here on the lower time frames and see what's going on. New York open now. Where's my other trade? Okay, Trace, I think I'm looking for my 800 on my 15-second. Yep, there she is. That's our 800 right there, that blue line. So she's going to run down to there. She sells and then test it 2 or 3 times. It's 174 points down, which I think is where we want to go. She's going to run to that. Okay, on the 1 minute, she's consolidating here, traders. We can go ahead and get in, take it for the stop loss right here, and then see if she commits down. But then we're using one of our tries. Okay, I prefer this better, her buying back up. Let's see if she hits this 21 on the 5. That would be better and safer for us. I'm willing to risk losing that. I thought she would sell down 135 points to that location. Let's see if she'll buy back up into that. We just got to sit on our hands and don't get tempted. If she sells back down, breaks through here nice and clear, then we'll get into that. Go see the big picture, refocus. I like this better. That's a better re-entry for us traders. Coming back into this zone. And then have her sell down. All right, let's see. 33 seconds left on this candle. If she comes in deeper, that's even better. All right, so let's Oh, that's right. We were consolidating, weren't we? What time frames were we doing all that consolidation on?
4, 1, 15.
For 1 hour and 15 minutes. Before New York Open, we were consolidating on the 4 hour, the 1 hour, and the 15 minute. So we need to remember that. That's good. We remembered that. So that would be one role of the scalping team is they would be like, hey, check it out. We were consolidating before, so don't forget we were looking for a breakout and we were really just in consolidation. So if we were in consolidation, we might want to we could just wait to see if she breaks out or just take it. Oh, 5 minute. 5 minute is now buying up. Not really sure which way she'll go. 9:35 into the open. Not really getting a lot of movement, are we? Okay, so she's at our location for the sell. Right, traders, I'm trading off of the 5. I'm trading off of the 5. That's why I'm not moving. I'm waiting for that candle to close. I want to see this on the 5 minute. Okay, so she's okay. Get that on 2 screens. There's the 5, and I want to see the 15 minute. So right now, another person would be getting the charts pulled together for me and the team, so we can see it quickly instead of me trying to mess with it while I'm in my thought. So we have the sell. Yeah. Yeah, she's just gonna sell. She's just gonna sell back down, I believe. Traders, our 15 minute looks like our 21 right above us, 160 points away. Really looks like where's our sell location? We need to see the sell on the 1 hour. Let's reset. Okay, we want her to come down here. I don't know, traders. Okay, good thing we're waiting on that. Dang, she's going all kinds of ways to wait. She really should be selling. Okay, this is what we're going to do. Ugh. Right here, trader, she's at our short-term trend. I really feel like this is just a pullback and not a continuation back up. However, she is at our heartbeat zone for the reversal. We're just in a really bad location. It's in between, or she's going to buy or she's going to sell. So we'll just go with what she's doing. We're going to go with what she's doing, although at these strong areas where she can turn around. Okay, she already has us in the buy on the 1 minute. So here's our entry on the buy, but we were waiting on the sell for that it to hold at that 5 minute. I didn't get into that because I wanted this 5 minute to hold her. So that's why I didn't enter on that. So if she does continue to sell, that would be our reason why we didn't get in on that when we could have. All right, here we go. I'm going to take this sell. That's a $65 on our 250 or 125. I forgot. All right, so sometimes I've been putting my stop loss too tight, but I'm going to move it up to this hot wick here. That's $100 against us instead of 65. I'm re-entering because I do believe that she's gonna the higher time frames were in that selling mode, and I wanted her to come back up into the zone and enter here off of the 5. So we are having a great re-entry off of our strategy to get in off of the 5. Now we just need her to commit to this direction. We need her to continue to sell. So remember our 15-minute check-ins. How are you feeling? How am I feeling right now? I'm not sure which way she's gonna go. That's how I'm feeling. Really want this trade to work out. Just the times we were on, market was crap. So one, we were consolidating. We'll write that down beforehand. And our 15-minute, the 21 EMA is above us. It should hold. And wasn't the 1 hour selling on the red wave? Yes, so it's still selling. And so our momentum on the 1 hour was still selling. So we are in selling mode. This should play out. We got 3 solid, or we got 2 solid confluences. Let's see what our channel looks like. Don't forget we got news at 10. Oh, looks like we're at the top of the channel. She's gonna hit our stop loss, it looks like. Come on, sell down. Where's our channel? Okay, there's our channel. We want her to sell down that channel. That's our 5-minute channel. It's blue. We want her to sell down that. That would be beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Although we got momentum going against us, momentum's now buying. Crap. 15-minute momentum still selling. Higher time frames are still selling, so it's at the bottom of the channel on a 30-minute. Not good. We'll see what she does. Oops, Control Z. We'll see what she does, traders. Okay, let's go back to the 5. Let's go back to. I don't want to look at that lower time frame. That lower time frame sometimes messes you up. Like, oh, good Lord, she's not doing nothing you want her to do. All right, so this is a yucky New York Open. 15 minutes into it, and we don't have anything yet. All right. Well, gives you time to regroup and re check out your strategy, your plan. She's down at the heartbeat zone. So normally her should buy back up. It's what should normally happen. But we're trading for the continuation of the sell back down. That's going to be something good to know at the end of our session because I said it that we should be, the fib's telling us we should be buying, but we're taking the sell based off of the short term trend AMAs. Okay, so that's another good point. And I'm scalping. I'm scalping. So traders, I'm not putting these stop loss up higher where I normally would if I was taking a sell. I would have my stop loss higher, but I'm on a different size. So my whole thing's different. Okay. So I'm here for the short term trade, not here for the long run. Okay, we're 77 points in profit. Nice sell. She's selling nice. We need to break this zone right here. Okay, we got to break that. She might pull back up. That would be a biggest bummer. Right? Okay, we're right here at consolidation. She hasn't broken the zone. If she breaks the zone, traders, we really should be able to run down to here. We really should be able to run down to there. We're at 115 profit. Let's check out the lower time frames. She's on this 8,200 right here. She's rejecting off of it. She might pull back up. Nice strong bars. Remember, traders, we don't get out on big bars. We get out after them. We get out after the big bar. Oh, where's my alerts? Why aren't they going off? All right, traders, this is what we wanted. She broke out of that. Oh, she's right at our heartbeat zone. Look at that. She's right at our heartbeat zone. Technically, she's running up right into our zone where that's our heartbeat zone. That's not our destination. Our destination where? Our destination was right there. See that with the exclamation mark? Okay. So, what I'm doing, traders, is okay, we got our sell exodus cross on the 2 minute. She's coming right into our zone. We could go ahead and take our profit here if we want to. Traders, TP1's getting ready to get hit. TP1's getting ready to get hit. TP1 hit, baby. TP1 hit, baby. You are in profit. You could close your trade at 182. I'm holding for the longer run, but we're going to get a pullback. We're going to get a pullback. So I'm in at 5. So I'll sell 3 if my cursor will go there. Okay, we took some money off the table, and now we're going to see if she'll continue on. She may pull back in here because it's the heartbeat zone. So let's go back and look at it on the lower time frames. We're in the sell. Oh, I never executed it on here. Darn it, no. Oh my God, I have all these cells in. Oh, order history. Okay. Sorry, traders, got a little sidetracked. Okay, here we go. Here's the pullback right now. Sally's up. Right now, Sally's up. You would be in this trade for our team. Don't forget about my scalping team, traders. Really want you on board for that. You'll be in the trade for us right now. You would be in that trade on that rebound for us. Okay. All right. So here's our 5 minute. We're looking to go down to a little bit deeper. This we want her to pull back harder, pull down lower, go down to this zone right here, baby. You can do it. You can do it. That's where we're going right here. Okay. Stop moving down into prof down here. I don't need to be all the way up there now. I need to put this on the this is the problem with this is switching this all up in the middle of doing this. I need to see this on the 2 minute traders. We need to be trading off of our 2 for a second. Hurry up, hurry up. All right. Here's our 2 minute right here. This is our 2. This looks better for me to refocus. Okay. Off of our 2 minute traders, we got nice strong bars. Okay, don't get out on big bars, get out after them. We're holding this right here. We can run this sucker back down to shit, right now. TP. Oh, where's our TP? Come on, baby, you can do it. Run her on down to here, mama. If that thing kicks me out, I'm gonna be really upset. Hey, trader, she's riding nice. I think we got our trend before open. What's our news at 10? How many points away is that? How many minutes till 10? 9. Okay, so traders, I think she's going to go ahead and be able to push and skyrocket back down. But we do have these darn EMAs in our way. We don't want them to impact us. They might. So you could go ahead and take your profit now if you wanted to, because we are going to feel the heat and get pulled back before we go down to where we want her to go. So she might pull all the way back up into here, which is okay, but just expect that could happen. Let's get refocused and put her back on the big picture. On the big picture, refocus. Okay, TP1 did get hit, baby. Okay, Sally's up. That trade would have played us well. Ugh. Telling you, traders, I need you on my team. Let's look at that. Sally's up right here. You would have been in that trade. It's almost up to the zone where you release it. She's going to run right there. 125 points away. Okay, that trade would be already in play. That's a nice trade there. That's $245 you would have made for the team. I'm still in the sell. So that would be your job. You would just take this play. It's called Sally's Up. And our team would be super happy and grateful for you. We'd be like, go girl or go boy. Which one? Doesn't matter to me. Okay. Remember I said she could pull back. Oh, and then remember this might be our fake out. Remember I said she fakes out like up and down, up and down. And then we got news in 4 minutes. So what are we going to do? Are we going to release our trade? Okay, well, we're going to have to release our trade. I'm releasing it because I just don't know I can trade New York Open, or I'm not New York Open, but um, if I can trade news. Actually, we closed that a little early. We closed that a little bit too early. We got 5 minutes. I was thinking we had 3 minutes. That's okay. Let's see if she digs back up into here. Look, she came right down to where we wanted her to.
Are you gonna buy her or sell her?
Um, like she hasn't quite yet touched it. Like she London asked a really good question. She's like, "So are you gonna go up now?" And I'm like, "Well, she's not quite there yet." And so that's what sometimes when you trade and you get so stuck in it, you're like, "No, I want it to go down to my zone." And then other people be like, "Well, it's close enough. Looks good to me. Like, just close it out." So that's cool. I like how she noticed that. Showing her a higher fib on our trading view chart, and she's going right down to the location that we wanted her to go to. Let me show you. Right here is where I want her to go on this on because you know how they're 700 points apart.
Right.
So um she almost was there, not quite there. And for me, I know, I know the trading, so I know that we could get another push. So that's why I'm feeling like now we get another try. She could still go down there. So that's my reasons why I'm not ready to. I'm still knowing, believing she can push down there a little bit more. Another re-entry for us after this news. So it was fun. $126 we made. We didn't use any of our drawdown. But we didn't go in at 10 contracts. We only went in at 3. So, um, oh, I know why. Because I was thinking about we needed more than 125 point pullback. For Bitcoin traders, you need to adjust your risk to about, let me get it for you. About 200 and 250 points. Otherwise, you're going to just be getting slapped around. So if you only have a certain amount of money, you got to divide how many tries you want by about 250 points of room for it to breathe. This one's only 100. So because of that, we had done the amount of max loss per trade and max loss per day off of some wrong numbers. They were only like 100 points that would give us at $1. And that wasn't enough. I needed 250 or 200. So we'll get it tighter on Monday. No problem. All right. So I'm waiting on the news. Oh, you know what we need to look at? We need to go to this other chart. Traders, I recommend that you have different charts because they will help reset your mind and what you know about your asset. If you're stuck on one chart, it will cloud your vision. Like with lipstick, right? We like to try on different colors for our outfit or shoes or whatever. Same concept. All right, so now I can see this jogs my memory. Right, a support level. Okay, so we're in the zone that we've been working with for a while. All right. All right, let's get ready. And then, so it's 10 o'clock. So I'm actually going to stop here, traders, at 10:15 because I want to work with London. And just wanted to show her kind of the steps that I do that I'd be looking for her to help me with. Um, because she's going to be hopefully doing my social, helping me there. So kind of wanted her to get the big picture off of everything. So we're just going to stay on for 15 more minutes and then we'll see you guys on Monday. All right. So Let's go back to the 5 minute. See what's going on. Okay, we're at our entry, but it's 10 o'clock. So this is the news. So let's let that play out. And she went. Sally's up play is done. So that trade right there, the trader that is in that role for my scalping team, you would have had that for us, and it would have been super cool. You would have gotten for, oh my gosh, that's 500 points you would have got for the team. So that's been $500. Or you could do 475 points times 3. What's that? 475 times $3 lot. You could have made for the team $1,425 trade right there. And it played out beautifully. So, but if you did 5 cents, 475 points times 5 cents, you would have made that. So it really just depends on your account size. Okay, so I think I am in on that. So I am. I am on another trade on that sell at a penny though. So we're only in drawdown by $3, which is really 300 points. So I'm still believing for this sell, so we'll hold that. Okay. Let's refocus. She was at the heartbeat zone for the buyback up. Oh, that's right. News messed us up. We were waiting on news. Okay, let's hurry up with the news. We got 2 more minutes. There she goes. I don't know if I can trade. I don't know why it does that. I don't know why it does that. Okay, traders, 2 minutes on this candle on the 5 minute. We're at a great location for the continuation of the sell back down. Although she is buying, the momentum's buying. So we could wait until she's ready to flip and then take the sell. Or she's going to flip the script and now buy. She is at the location to buy. Technically, she's right where she should be at to buy. Look at her. She's buying. Oh, I need to get out of that trade. I'm going to sell. Nice and low. All right, traders, I'm going to wait for my signal to get in for the buy. I don't have it yet. I do realize I'm missing great location to get in. I'm okay with that because I want to make sure she really is buying since I had to wait on the news. Okay, we got an excess cross on the 2. Don't have my signal yet for the buy. That 1 minute that news messed us up. It's okay. We're going to wait. I'm going to wait. I want to make sure she's buying. Putting the 2 minute on the left. Ooh. All right, we got our signal for the buy. Okay, I'm gonna take it. I don't like it because all these EMAs are right on top. Damn EMAs. Just give me a second. I want to get a really good entry. Got the 15-second here for the entry. She's not buying yet. And Bitcoin, these little movements are a lot of money. $140. Wait, you got in early. Now you would have been $140 in drawdown. Okay, she's not ready to buy yet. You see that? So it's good we waited. Okay, it's at the Zoom where we can get in. Oh, damn. I'm in the freaking wrong direction. Let me close this trade. All right, trader. So I was sleeping and we missed that entry. All right, we missed that dang entry. Our entry was right here. We missed it. Dang it. That was my fault. 155. Okay, let's see. 2 minutes. Let's look at the 2 minute. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm going to hurry up. I don't want to miss that entry. All right, traders, we got heat at the top of us, so it's holding her down. We could just be like, I don't care, and see if she takes it. So, I'm not really liking this setup because EMAs do such a influence me a lot. Okay, some would wait for her to get over that. We'll see if it was an issue for us, if we should have waited. Remember I said in the beginning of the session, I was tired of letting these EMAs messing me up in my trades. So you may be like, good Lord, why does she just buy right into all that? Because I'm tired of these EMAs messing me up. More of support and resistance traders don't even use these EMAs. They don't even know they're sitting there. So we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. I'm not losing all that money. We'll move our stop down to here. I have the feeling, and we'll see if it happens. We're gonna get off here at 10:15. But I do have the feeling she's gonna go the other way from now until we have to get off. I don't think she's gonna pounce up. Mm. Come on, baby. If she breaks above, that would be good on this 15-second on the left. I don't think she's gonna do it before we have to get off. So we're gonna lose some money. So let's think about it. It's 10:11, and this New York Open was awful. And it always seems to be in one direction. Yeah, that's a bummer. We lost that profit. But we got in because I wasn't letting these darn EMAs ruin my trading. Okay. If I wanted to wait and be safe for entry, I would have waited till they got above them. But I was tired of having these EMAs dictate my trading because last week we missed over 1,000 points because of those darn EMAs. So you got to have the sample size. You got to be okay with what you decide to do. Actually, if you think about it, traders, on the 15-second, normally the 800 is below and then it's the 200. Now we have the 800 on top and then the 200 below. But now that I just said that, I think that's because on my trading view, it's the opposite. That 800's down here. Yep. Okay, that's why. Never mind. It's the brokers because the price is different. So what I'm always used to seeing the pattern is that she's going to come down and test this sell before she buys back up. Damn it. Ah, 125. Darn it and all. This damn EMAs. Okay, so what we did was we didn't get that because those EMAs, it didn't push through on the time we were trading. Damn EMAs. So what we can do then is screw all that. Let's do this. I'm gonna move this. It's gonna hit my stop loss. Good Lord. Hold on. I'm gonna move this into an intraday play. What did I say? 500 we were risk today?
Yeah, you were gonna do 500, which gave you 4 tries.
Okay, so I'm gonna risk this $500 worth, and we're gonna turn this into an intraday trade, and then I'm gonna disconnect from you guys and see if it plays out. That's how I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna lose my money. All right. Dang, she's selling. Dang, look at that 172. Oh, let's see. So she sold down, right? We made that profit on the sell.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the one down. Then she went up. Now she come back down.
Yeah.
So that was 1, 2, and this is the third one, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's the 3 tries. Damn it. Look at that. Ugh. Little huzzy. She is selling. All right, traders, I'm trying to figure out where I want to put my stop loss. No problem. This thing doesn't let you go both ways, which is such a bummer. How come this is buying and my thing is selling? I swear to goodness. Dang it. That is the biggest bummer. If I can't go in for the sell because it'll kick me out of this buy and I'll lose that money. All right, traders, I'm going to put my stop loss right here. It's right at my max loss for this day. And or we can get out right now and just lose $200. I might like that better. Either we lose $200 now or we take it down and hope she reverses and then we don't lose anything. Dang, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to close it now. $200 is easier to make up than 500. Okay, so I closed that trade and then I'm taking her down for the sell and then we'll get it off. Piss me off. Come on, baby. Run it down. That 800 right there. Look at that. 800 profit right there. My eyes are like 800. I'm like, yeah. All right, so I don't know what's up with this thing. It's not selling. It's just showing. Okay, so we got the sell. Then we missed the great sell entry because we were deciding what we were going to do. All right, come on, let's roll. So she bought up 830. Here's New York Open. She bought up, sold down. We took that sell, right?
Yeah.
So we took the sell. That's one. Then she bought up. That's two. And then here's her direction, 3. This is where we should put size on it. All right, traders, we have our Exodus cross on the 2. She jumped through the 800 on the 5, which is this blue thing here. Nice strong bars. Remember, traders, we don't get out on big bars. What do? We get out after them because there's a bunch of yum yum later. Okay, so we got nice strong bar, 3-bar push. Nice and healthy, nice and beautiful. Continuing with the trend. Now, if we didn't do that EMA thing, we would have not even had none of that loss because we would have not gotten in yet. And then we could have took the reversal. But sometimes that's not always the case and I'll fly through them. Piece of crap, I'll tell you what. All right, let's go. We got 5 minutes. We're on the 5-minute time frame. We got 6 minutes left on this candle. All right, trader, she's going to come down to here. We need her to break on through. We got a sell signal, which is good. We can kind of recoup a little bit of loss. 9:20. Going to the 1 hour. Where do we want her to go? She went right into that heartbeat zone. Remember, we were like, that's our TP. So traders, we could get out here and just recoup the 40 and see if she doesn't bounce here. But this time around, we had her pull back and now she had more strength. So I want to see if she'll push a little bit more before we release it. Come on, baby. Push her. Push it, push it, push it. Okay, so on the 2-minute, we have 3 to 5 bar push. We should have it. Dang, I liked it when it was at 40. All right, so I don't know if she's gonna go down there. Well, we did say she was gonna go down there. You know what? She's consolidating traders. She's just going sideways. I'm looking at that 22 now. Okay. All right. I want to get it back into that little bit of profit and then we'll close it out. That 15 seconds stalled. Come on, New York. This is, I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Not loving this New York Open traders. Just no movement. Okay. Did you see that 47 jump down to 7?
Yeah. Or no,
See, that 15 second will give us more clues of what's going on.
55.
All right, traders, I'm taking my money here and then we'll see what she does. Because I want to talk with London. So not bad. We wanted 500 loss. Okay. So traders, let me log out of this because I'm gonna get tempted. All right. Well, thank you so much. And today's Friday. What is Bitcoin gonna do? So let's kind of go over real quick. What do we have on the day for the fib? Where was she?
Buying up at 23%.
And then we were going to go to the 11.5. How many points away was that? I think we wrote it down.
25.
Okay, so traders, if she buys this weekend, we're going to. Did we write the number down? What price number that was? The 11.5? Okay, so let's see, Bitcoin is at 106. So I see her going to the 11.5 on the on the day fib, which is 2,500 points away. So if she buys up, her going up 2,000 points is nothing. So that's 109,735. 109,735. So if she breaks and closes above those wicks on the day, then I see her definitely going to that location. Okay. So she's buying. That's where I would say she could go. Let me put this down in here for you. It's going to not look so pretty in my nice setup I have here, but let's see. That doesn't look like the one I wanted. So traders, this is what I see here. She buys up, then we go right to here. Okay. 109,735 on this broker. If she sells down, then we have her coming down. Definitely here, the 38. You could TP to there. That's very close. If she sells down, that is 1,000 points, almost 2,000 point trade. If she sells down, you could sell down to the 38 fib, 105.71. If she sells deeper, you could go here to the 50%, which is 103.09. So there's your setup right there. She buys up to here, sells down TP1 at the 38, which is 105.71, or you could go deeper if she keeps going to 103,000. So there's your setups there for the buy or the sell, and we'll see what she does. Based off of what she's doing here, looks like just maybe a consolidation and then a push back up. Okay. Thanks so much. Goodbye.